Relationships can sometimes feel like solving a complex puzzle, especially when it comes to understanding how attraction is expressed. Attraction is a powerful and natural force, but it can manifest very differently between men and women. One of the most intricate dynamics in this puzzle is how women often communicate their interest. Unlike men who may be more direct and overt in expressing their attraction, many women rely on subtle, nonverbal cues to show their feelings. These signals aren't about a lack of interest or hesitation. They're often rooted in societal and cultural conditioning that has encouraged women to be more reserved in expressing romantic or sexual interest. While women feel attraction just as intensely as men, they tend to express it more discreetly and with nuance. But why is this the case? How did these behaviors develop? And most importantly, how can you learn to recognize them to build stronger, more meaningful connections? In this video, we'll break down the reasons behind these subtle signals, explore their historical roots, and crucially, help you learn to interpret them so you can deepen your relationships. To truly understand how women express attraction, we need to step back and examine the historical and cultural influences that have shaped this behavior over centuries. Throughout history, the roles of men and women in relationships have been vastly different, and these roles profoundly impacted how both genders approach attraction. For instance, in the Victorian era, women were expected to be modest and reserved. Expressing romantic or sexual interest too openly could lead to harsh societal judgment and even ruin a woman's reputation. This emphasis on modesty wasn't just cultural, it was a societal requirement that influenced generations of women across the world, from Europe to Asia to the Middle East. Although times have changed, traces of these expectations still exist, especially in more conservative cultures today. Women may feel that expressing interest too directly could lead to being misjudged, so they rely on more subtle, nonverbal methods to communicate their attraction. These behaviors have become ingrained in modern dating culture, shaping how women approach relationships today. In addition to historical factors, emotional dynamics play a huge role in how women express interest. Emotional connection is often key for many women. While physical attraction is important, it's typically not the main priority in the early stages of a relationship. Instead, women often prefer to build trust and emotional intimacy before openly expressing their romantic feelings. By building this emotional foundation, they create a safe space where they feel comfortable revealing their attraction. So, how do women express interest? Let's break down the subtle signs of attraction, starting with one of the most common indicators: touch. Physical touch is one of the strongest ways women signal their interest, but these touches are often subtle, small, deliberate gestures designed to test the waters. For example, a woman might lightly touch your arm when laughing at your joke or playfully nudge you during a conversation. These aren't random, they're purposeful moves to establish a sense of closeness. The key to understanding these touches is context and frequency. If she's consistently finding ways to touch you, brushing against you, or placing her hand on your back, it's likely a sign of attraction. Body language is another significant indicator. Women often express interest through how they position themselves around you. If she's leaning in, turning her body toward you, or mirroring your movements, it's a clear signal of comfort and connection. Pay attention to eye contact as well. If she's holding your gaze longer than usual, or frequently looking your way, especially when paired with a smile or laughter, she's likely signaling interest. Different types of eye contact, fleeting glances versus prolonged stares, convey different levels of attraction. If she's giving you frequent but brief glances, she may be interested but still feeling shy. If she's holding eye contact for longer, she's comfortable and fully engaged. Another key sign is changes in her voice. When a woman is interested, her voice may soften, becoming more intimate or gentle. She might laugh more at your jokes or lower her voice when discussing personal topics. These vocal shifts are often subconscious but signal emotional closeness and attraction. Personal space is also crucial. If a woman invites you into her personal space, it's a strong sign of interest. This doesn't necessarily mean physical intimacy is on the table right away. It's more about trust. Allowing you into her space shows she's comfortable and wants to deepen the connection. While some women naturally enjoy dressing up, if you notice that she's paying particular attention to her appearance when she's with you, it's often a subtle way of signaling attraction. Whether it's choosing a flattering outfit, applying extra makeup, or wearing a favorite perfume, these small changes are deliberate ways to catch your eye. This effort reflects her desire to be attractive in your presence. Now that you're aware of these subtle signs, the next step is knowing how to respond. The key is to be attentive and mindful without being too pushy. Mirroring her behavior is a great way to create harmony. If she's leaning in or lightly touching you, you can gently reciprocate. It's also important to engage emotionally. If she's opening up about her thoughts and feelings, make sure you are actively listening, maintaining eye contact, and responding thoughtfully. Building emotional intimacy is essential. Don't hesitate to share your own experiences and be vulnerable. This emotional connection often lays the groundwork for a strong, lasting relationship. One of the most common challenges in early relationships is miscommunication. Attraction is often expressed through subtle signals, and it's easy to misinterpret them. If you're unsure about her level of interest, the best approach is to ask for clarity in a respectful and non-confrontational way. For example, you could say, "I really enjoy spending time with you. How do you feel about where things are going?" This opens the door for honest communication and eliminates confusion. Conclusion. Attraction is a multifaceted experience that goes far beyond words or overt gestures. By learning to recognize the subtle cues like physical touch, body language, changes in voice, and the effort she puts into her appearance, you'll be better equipped to navigate the complexities of attraction. Remember, relationships thrive on open communication, trust, and the ability to read and respond to each other's signals with care and empathy. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of the subtle yet powerful signs of attraction. I hope this discussion has given you valuable insights into how attraction works and how you can build deeper, more meaningful connections in your life. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. What signs have you noticed in your relationships? Let's keep the conversation going. Until next time, take care and keep building those meaningful connections.